Go in and the fish come out, and the fish come out, and the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now. When I hit a big fish, I say, ooh, wow. Go in and the fish come out.
First one of the day.
And the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now. When I hit a big fish, I say, ooh, wow. You know it's so late in the lake. The fam can the fish in the lake. Got the bros with the rods in the lake.
We out here at Loveland Reservoir. This is the drinking water that goes from here down to Sweetwater Reservoir and then ends up in somebody's tap in Bonita or South Bay area. And that's crazy. This is our drinking water. And the fish are biting. We done caught a couple already. I mean, you know, you'll see.
Fish in the sea, fish on the line. Catch of the day, having a good time, and I've been catching them.
Snagged him. Whoa. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I see color too. Yeah, I see it. Yep.
There he is.
You can snag another. Cheese.
They biting right now. Let them get some more bait in the water.
So this is the view from above of where I'm fishing at Loveland Reservoir. It's so beautiful up here. Look how clear it is. And you can see the ring around the lake. That's where the water was 2 weeks ago because they released the water and let it down to Sweetwater Reservoir. And now you can see how much water has been let down from here.
Go in and the fish come out. Go in and the fish come out, and the fish come out, and the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now. When I hit a big fish, I say, ooh, wow. Go in and the fish come out, and the fish come out, and the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now. When I hit a big fish, I say, ooh, wow. You know it's so late in the lake.
The condos, right?
Where all the fish.
Yeah. There's like a little, well, right there where that group of rocking, the rock structure.
Yeah.
Right there, as the water drops, you see it starts to look more like something like over here, some of the large rocks exposed, and it's kind of like just like a little pedestal. So they call those the condos, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the biggest bass I ever caught in my life, right there, I caught an 8-pound, 9-ounce.
Really?
And that was, man, best day ever.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't always get to catch a big one, but I always catch here. This is like my cheat spot. This is the best fishing ever. You know,
I'll tell you what.
I don't get to come. I haven't, you know, I just came back from shoulder surgery, so this is my first time coming out in almost a year now.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a beautiful day out.
I'll tell you what, if you don't catch anything else, it's just such a beautiful day. This is why we pay that high sunshine tax right here.
Man.
Days like today, man.
We pay for the weather.
We do. I'm telling you what. We do.
Because everything else is costing.
That's right. That's right.
How far back does it go that way?
Well, it'll go, you know, you can see the hillside. If you go straight ahead, you run right into the hillside, then it'll veer to the left. So when it's filled, which was about 3 weeks ago, you could literally just go all the way and around, and it'll take you back towards Hop Tool. So yeah, it's there's a lot of fishing shoreline.
Okay.
So
no, because we started going that way. We got about to there, and then no one was on the pier, and I'm like,
yeah,
man, let's go sit out on the pier. You know, and I think I got some good footage. So hopefully, you know,
yeah, nice.
I'm working on my YouTube channel.
Yeah?
I'm monetized now. It's not much.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm a retired. You know, I spent my life gang banging.
Yeah.
Went through the system. And now
Where'd
I'm
you grow
out
up at?
Southeast.
Southeast San
Market
Diego,
Street.
huh? Market Street. Okay,
Yeah.
I grew up there, East San Diego. The Wilson, Hoover.
Yeah, I went to Choice and Gompers
Yep.
and Lincoln and got kicked out of Lincoln. And
Yeah.
Hoover.
Yeah.
And ended up, you know, but I was on the white boy because I was in a crib.
Yeah.
And how many white Crips in prison,
Yeah.
you know, and I did over 20 years.
Really?
Never went PC, and I had open invitation, look, one-on-one, anybody, you know, and that was to save my life, because I had, my homies told me, if you go to prison, you got to know, you know what I'm saying, you know, everybody ain't gonna have your back.
Yeah.
So don't expect nobody to have your back. Go, you know,
Yeah.
initiate it and keep, you know what I'm saying, fighting.
Yeah.
And I fought my way through there. I stabbed 13 times and more fights than I can.
And here you are fishing today.
Best life I've ever had.
That's
Best
right,
life.
man.
Been
Yeah,
out.
you
This
blessed,
is the longest
man,
I've been out
to
since
be
I
here.
was 9, you know, and I'm doing life out here now. I got
There you go.
been married 6 years.
Nice,
my
man.
job. I come here and park. I got the work truck up there. But I park the work truck here and eat my lunch in the truck because the yard is right down off of Lake Jennings.
Yeah, but sometimes, kind of like what you went through, you don't really, like, you wouldn't be enjoying it and appreciating it like you are today unless you went through all that. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of people that are out here, they just don't get it. They're just not connecting with, man, it's a blessing, man, just to breathe and to feel good. You know what I'm saying?
In 4 months,
just to
I
feel
became
good.
a grandfather for the first time, so life is good. You know?
Oh man, that's great, bro.
Everything just.
That's a success story right there, bro.
Man, life. Hey, that's what my channel's about. You know, I'm living the best life. You know, I'm not.
That's right.
I'm not the richest man in the world, but
I'm there with you,
I
bro.
have everything I need. All my family's healthy. Everybody's doing good. We got a new addition.
Telling you what, man, that's what matters right there.
You know, man,
That's what matters, man. You know?
Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out.
There's some rich, miserable people.
Yeah, I've
know?
seen them. I've seen them.
I see some poverty-stricken people that are the happiest people, the most content, you know? So it's, I mean, and money is nice, it helps, and it pays the bills, but it ain't everything, especially if your health ain't, you know, you're locked up or your health is gone.
Well, that's where I'm at now, and eating better, trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm down from 310. You know, I'm trying to get back to like 250, 260, but you know, I'm down from where I was, and you know, it's a process. And the wife got me walking and eating better.
That's right.
So
that's right. Hopefully, you catch some of these fish. You can take some fish home and eat it.
Nah.
You catch release?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to kill it because I'm not gonna cook it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, there's a lot of people that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, right now, like Sweetwater, I don't know if you've been there. You've been there as well?
Well, once.
Sweetwater, okay, so people are catching, you know, the panfish, crappie.
Yeah.
And there was a gentleman yesterday, I thought they were bass. They were so big. They're like that. They're like that big.
Damn.
He had like 5 of them, but it's a good panfish.
Yeah, no, crappie.
And, but then the same thing with carp. A lot of people don't like carp. Okay.
We seen like they were on the top water.
Bubbling, yeah.
And they were, and he was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, those are carp.
Yeah.
They're like the lake goldfish."
Yeah.
And
so there's a lot of people that eat those.
Well, when I was a kid, the first time I ever caught one, I took it home because my dad used to take me out to the San Diego River, right where Mission Gorge, where the Home Depot is now. That was my fishing spot. And Pops, we were just driving by, and some people were parked on the side of the road fishing. Pops pulled over, started talking. Next thing you know, they had an extra pole. They set me up. I caught 3 catfish. Was hooked for life. Love fishing, you know, ever since then.
Yeah.
So then he would take me when I got a little older, he would take me out there, drop me off, leave me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm fishing all day. Yeah. And then he'll come back and pick me up. And if I don't catch no fish, I might go swimming. Or I remember there was a big old piece of styrofoam, and that was my raft. And I was out there with the bamboo stick and trying to go up current. You can only go so far, and then the stick breaks, and then you get pushed all the way back. And then when Pops came and get me, get out of the water. And then I'm like, I'm taking this home. We taking the raft home, but it wouldn't fit in the trunk, so I broke it in half. And then I brought it back the next week and tried to put it in. It didn't work.
Right?
You know, but
Oh,
you learn.
man. Good times. Good times. Yeah. Is your first time here, or? Oh, have you?
Way back in the day, it was the water was low. He had to pull me out because there was like we tried, the water was way lower than this, and you can see where it was like muddy,
right,
going through the middle, where it comes through. And
it's like a canyon right there.
Yeah, and he said, "I'm gonna go around." And I'm like, "Oh, I can make it."
Yeah.
So I got my work boots on, you know, going through the mud, and then all of a sudden I stepped in, and it was just like whoosh, to the thigh. Yeah. Like, and I got tackle box and poles. Hey, help!
That's happened like when we're on the shoreline. Sometimes we'll have to go check something out, and you'll be walking on the shoreline, and it's very firm, and all of a sudden,
looks on top. Yeah.
I think there was one year I found a deer out there, and I think that's what happened to him, where you could see his tracks. He was probably maybe get something to drink, and then all of a sudden, the front hoofs was just sunk, and he drowned. So he was just stuck right there. So I remember I pulled him out of the water, but yeah, it's like quicksand. It's like and it's very unpredictable, you know.
Yeah, you learn your lessons.
Yeah. I mean, it's firm. It can be firm for 50 yards, and all of a sudden, there's one spot.
I was lucky I had him. You know, I'm a big boy, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm a big boy, so I'm stuck, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna throw the tackle box over here. I'm gonna throw the poles over here. Go get that board. They go a big limb. Get that tree limb and bring it over here, so I can put my other foot on it, and this one don't sink, and then I can get this one, and then I'll go back the other way and come around.
Yeah. No, there's it's beautiful as it is out here. There's a lot of, people forget that, it's out here. It's out here. You don't have cell service, so you have to really be on your P's and Q's and watch out. You know, right now snakes are out. I think it was last week it was right here at these restrooms where my coworkers was going up the hill, and boom, 3-foot rattler right there, sitting right there. So he's like, oh, all right. He took pictures of it, and he goes, then he showed me another picture. He goes, Rich, he goes, this is same trail, but it split. He wanted to avoid the trail that he took coming up, because that's where he saw the snake. So he took the other trail. He took another picture. It was a rattler, but it was a lot darker. So I know it was a different one. So they were within 15 feet apart. Yeah. But it was a day like today, like when the sun came out, and it was nice just for that day, in between those cold fronts that we've had.
We got a yard right down the street, so
you guys get a lot of them. Yeah.
They come through.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. I'm glad to hear that you guys are having a good time and that you're out here. It's been a while, but I'm glad. Yeah, I'll get out of here.
Look out and the fish come out, and the fish come out, and the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now. When I hit a big fish, I say, ooh, wow. Look out and the fish come out, and the fish come out, and the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now. When I hit a big fish, I say, ooh, wow. It's so lit in the lake. The fam came to fish in the lake. Got the bros with the rods and the bait. It's lit when we fish in the day. Can't believe it took this long to make it here. Gotta go outside of the city if you wanna see it clear. Ain't no pollution, ain't no delusion. Just a solution to your problems, big fish. Ooh. Look out in and the fish come out, and the fish come out, and the fish come out. Got the whole crew in the lake right now.